Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Jess from Golden River Tarot, here to do a video for the amount of channeling that I received yesterday. Did not expect it. Channeling certainly comes when you least expect it. It came late last night. I have written dot points that are sitting up on my wall because when I receive the channeling, I've got to write it down straight away. Otherwise, I forget about it. That's just what happens. You just forget what you've channeled because the ego mind likes to take over. You know, as soon as you start leveling up, the ego tries to fight to keep you down, or the lower energies try to keep you down. So that's just what happens. I've been having major third eye and crown chakra pain for the last couple of days, so it's no surprise that I received this amount of channeling. First of all, I just want to start by saying, holy crap, have both twins right now, have they aligned to each other? Okay, they're aligned. Both twins right now are in union energy. This may not resonate with you. Like if you're not resonating with that statement, then these I do suggest watching all the way to the end of the video because I'm going to be talking about manifestation towards the end. But first, I just want to tap in to the collective twin flame energy. You may or may not be in this wave of twin flames that I'm going to be speaking of, but I do suggest sticking through the entire video because at the end I'm going to be sharing some useful manifesting just downloads that I received that will help shift you into this wave that I'm talking about. So the DM has really internalized. He's really gone within. He has started to do the work. It is friggin' amazing. He's shifted and his vibration is at a peak. Okay, his vibration, he's on fire. The divine masculine is on fire. He's really gone within. Because the feminine has pushed him to go within because the feminine kind of gave him no choice. But also divine feminine, you may be feeling a lot more open to communication as well. Like you're receiving your divine masculine well. You could have inspired ideas, or you may have taken a spontaneous inspired only action for some, not all. And it's really helped to bring the twins back together. So in communication, in union energy. And I am speaking of true twin flames. I am not speaking of soul flames. Okay. Which in saying that, there's a wave of twins that will be moving into soul flame energy. Okay, there is a wave of twins moving into soul flames. The twins are really leveling up. You'll probably find that it's the twins that have really attracted another soul flame counterpart that's completely separate from the true twin flame, because the soul flame is just a pure reflection that you have reached divine union within yourself. So yourself is ready for twin flame union. Okay, so you'll probably find that your true twin flame is coming back, or the two of you are reaching union, and it'll probably be, not all, but for a lot of you, it will relate to those that have recently attracted a soul flame, because you are ready for union. There's lots of 5D communication between the twins right now. The divine feminine is feeling that this is very natural. She certainly hasn't been trying or pushing for it. It's naturally flowing to the divine feminine. And I do feel like a lot of divine masculines have been sending the divine feminine a lot of telepathic communication. He's really wanting the divine feminine to remember the things he's said to her in the past, because he feels like the communication that's gone on between the two of you in the past, they were almost like promises to her, and wants her to remember and know that he's a man of his word. You know, things like, remember me, remember when I said this, remember when I said that. So, you know, if you divine feminines have been remembering, like just randomly remembering things that your divine masculine has said to you in the past, you know, things that he's done or things that he's said, I do feel like that is messages from the divine masculine to you in the 5D. What else did I want? So yes, talking about manifestation now and the power of forgetting to manifest. The power of forgetting. Every manifestation begins with a thought or hope that you completely let go of and forgot about. That is how we manifested here on earth. We had to acquire amnesia. Your thoughts really do manifest. It's just that you've been pushing your twin away with your attachment, codependency, and expectation. You actually push them away energetically or by physically chasing after your actual, physically chasing, or you actually reject them because you don't measure up, because they aren't measuring up to God. If that makes sense, or don't give you what you want or what you need, that of which you can only gain through your spiritual practices from the divine. Okay. Also, any desires that you have is already predetermined. Any desires that you have is already predetermined, and therefore you do have the power and ability to actually manifest them. And your intuition guides you to accomplish just that. Divine Feminine just needs to be a little braver with her belief to this. And just quickly going back to the power of forgetting, and examples of this, and I guess I can only relate this to my experiences to then give you examples of this. You know, yesterday morning I heard my Facebook Messenger go off, and it was about 6 a.m. in the morning, and I thought, it's early morning, hopefully it's him, like hopefully it's the twin flame. Actually, it probably is him, I thought. It must be him, because when I do hear from him, it seems to always be in the early morning. Check my phone, wasn't bloody him. And I said, damn, laughed about it. Then, honest to God, completely just forgot about it. No shit, an hour or two later, he messages me. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's just like a thought that comes and goes. Like, you can't hold on to the thought. You have to forget about it. Or the other day when I was thinking about a girlfriend of mine that I hadn't seen for ages, and I was wondering what had happened to her. Forgot about it completely, and then bam, bumped into her in the city. You know, the question is, was it intuition or was it manifestation? Answer is, it's both. Every desire is predetermined and your intuition guides you, they both work together, okay? And seriously, guys, if you're serious about union with your twin flame, the only thing you really need to do is have a spiritual practice. This way, 5D communication will just happen. You won't even need to try. The twins should really try as best as they can to indulge in a daily spiritual practice. The twins really should be at that point now. Okay, have a daily practice. So I challenge you, and I do feel like it's more the divine challenging you to practice a spiritual practice every day for 1 week, and let me know. I guarantee you will have some form of communication or attention from your twin. It's also where you will receive divine communication and clarity about your twin. You receive the clarity about your twin and what to do, and may even be led to take that inspired only action that I was speaking of. It'll just open up the channels about what you need to do. Also opens up the channels between you and your twin. Okay, so yes, that's what I've got for you guys. It really is quite interesting. You know, we try so hard to manifest, but yeah, the trying really does prove and confirm your lack of belief, if that makes sense. Like, if you just let go, you'll see that you'll manifest it so much quicker. And you don't just need to let go of your twin. You know, every single day you need to let go. You need to let go every single day, and you need to let go from morning, lunch, dinner, you know, and not just with your twin flame. You don't just need to let go of your twin flame. You also need to let go of everything, you know, because people trigger you, especially when you become really happy and really clear, and you know, you've shifted your consciousness and you're like divine white love. You're like a pure reflection of God. The more people are jealous of that, and the more the lower energies within people and without people that are lingering around do want to try and keep you stuck in the illusionary, the illusion of the ego. So you will find that you'll get triggered, but just see it as a challenge. Like, nah, whatever. I'm way evolved past this. I'm so much, I know so much better, you know, and just let it go, let it go. Even when things don't go right the way that you expected them to, which has nothing to do with your twin flame. Let it go. Every single day, practice letting go. That is when you are truly in surrender mode. You should always be in surrender mode. Always. Because if you're always in surrender mode, you know, you're going to avoid being in a lower vibration. When you're in a higher vibration, it's just that unconditional love frequency that brings the twins together. It does all work together. I hope that makes sense. You know, I think in the previous video I spoke about the soul flame that I attracted. I'm having a soul flame experience with him because that's the level of consciousness that I'm at. However, he's new to it and he's having a twin flame experience with me. And I do have to be compassionate towards him because he's just going through what I went through in the very beginning of my journey. You know, even when he's not messaging me, although he constantly, you know, I'm not going to go into it too much, but even if he's not messaging me, he's still, like, I can feel his energy. I can feel his energy, and it's very heavy. Like, I can see that he has a lot of codependency and fear, although he's quite an evolved being, I must say. Like, he's very down to earth and very, like, he's already onto it because his mum was also a Reiki practitioner. I'm a Reiki practitioner. That's another synchronicity that we have. So he is already quite evolved. But the energy that he's experiencing, because this is the first time that he's experienced, you know, this whole twin flame energy, you know, I am feeling his constant heavy energy. And it's not even that I don't want to be on board. It's just that his energy is naturally pushing me away, you know. That's the whole runner chaser thing. And it's just like, he's gripping on, even energetically, and I'm just feeling like, I feel like I don't have the chance to kind of miss him, if that makes sense. So I kind of understand where the divine masculines were, like when the divine feminine was still in chaser energy, and the divine masculine was just like, can you just enjoy your day? Like, enjoy your life. It's just what happens. And it's not that you're a good person or a bad person. It's just an energetic dance. You know, if you can sense when someone doesn't love themselves. You can sense when someone is not in alignment with God, divine. You can sense when someone's not grateful for their world and being present in their own world and really taking pride in their own life. Like, you can sense that when someone is trying to make you their God. It's just what happens. It's just an energetic dance. So it's really cool. It's really, really cool. The divine masculine has internalized. He's actually done the friggin' work. And now both twins are coming into union, and it's really beautiful. But also another note here. When you experience that feeling, that union with your twin in the 5D, and you know that it's close, and you know you may be receiving communication from them, whatever, and you're just feeling their energy, and you're feeling it. You know that it's the truth. It's a knowing because you're in your heart chakra. Like, that's another thing. Both twins are in their heart chakra. Both twins are in their heart chakra, and that's when you feel them, right? Indulge in that as much as you can. If you can keep indulging in that for as long as you can, even better. But at the end of the day, don't be too hard on yourself for being human and starting to feel the contrast again, starting to feel fears like, oh shit, it's close, shit, I still need to do this and this, oh, you know, just let it go. When you get to that point of fear, that's when you just let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Like, you're being too hard on yourself, you're judging yourself. Just let it go. Let it go, let it go again. Keep doing your spiritual practices. Like I said, do it every day. Do a spiritual practice every day until you reach that happy state again, and keep going. Like, just keep up with your spiritual practices. Because that is the only space that is real. That is the only reality. This physical plane, 3D world, it's just an illusion. It isn't truth. This is your playground, and you're the only player. If you keep doing your spiritual practices every single day, when you're in meditation, or whatever spiritual practice that you do, when you're indulging in that is where you are in truth. You are in love. There is no separation there. That is when you receive the clarity. And that's the energy. That surrender state, meditation, is when you that's how you manifest. Because your heart's open to receive. And that's how you actually manifest your twin flame union. And, you know, you do level up. You raise your vibration that way. You're more attractive that way. And you won't just notice it with the twin flame. You'll notice it with other people. You'll notice it with other opportunities, you know, finances. Everything will just start flowing to you. Like, people just don't understand the actual importance of meditation. You know, there's people that have these meditation apps and they do a meditation for like 10 minutes. Like, it's a good way to start. Don't get me wrong, I'm not judging it. But honestly, to have a really good experience and actually feel the benefits, you know, you should be doing meditation for at least 40 minutes to an hour if you can get there. It's not for everyone, but like I said, it can be Reiki. What else is it? I can't even think because my world is all about Reiki. You know, bushwalking, just being still, being one with nature is a great way. That's a great spiritual practice as well. So, yeah, let me know. Give it a try. Try doing this. Meditation, a spiritual practice every single day, and just watch what happens. But yes, very exciting news. DM is on board and is really feeling, the twins are both feeling each other. Like I said, they're both in their heart chakra. Divine Feminine, you guys, I feel like have purged. I felt it. I felt it yesterday. That purge from the sacral chakra through the heart chakra. Like, some of you may feel like your heart chakra is literally being cracked right open. So you've purged, that last bit of purge, and now I feel like we're definitely in the heart space. And once you move into your heart space, I do feel like it's a lot easier to awaken and activate the higher chakras. And I think that's why you know, my throat chakra is opened up, able to receive the communication and interpret the communication from the divine. My third eye has been aching. My crown chakra has been aching. So yes, definitely doing that. If you haven't done so already, doing the work in that sacral chakra, purging it out through the heart chakra. In the last video I made for Twinflames, I did go into how to shift that residual energy that was in the sacral chakra and purge it through the heart. I've explained how to do that if you go back and watch the other video. Because that's really going to help open up the heart chakra, and you're going to receive a lot of divine communication. You'll be able to receive your masculine, you'll be able to receive the communication from your masculine. Everything's just going to flow. We're on the ups and ups. Like, good job, divine feminine, good job, divine masculine. Like I said, there's a wave of twin flames shifting up into soul flames. It's everywhere. Another thing, do note that twin flame energy is also everything as well. It's not just your counterpart, it's also everyone and everything. You know, friends, family, even your enemies, you know, it's all about the mirror, learning the mirror, you know, you have the choice to choose. Am I going to let this affect me? Am I going to rise above it? Am I going to rise above? I choose the path of love and light. You have the ability to choose how you look and view things. It's all about perception. And I feel like Divine Feminine has definitely shifted her perception and is using the heart's intelligence rather than the logical mind. So it's really, really good. It's really powerful. It's really friggin' amazing. I'm actually really overwhelmed because the amount of clarity and intuition downloads that I received yesterday, like I was not even planning on it. It just sort of came out of nowhere, and I had to quickly write them down before I forgot. And you know, this is what happens when I quit drinking. I guess, but it's good. It's all good. I just hope that the aches shift soon. Definitely divine feminines, divine masculines. I feel like it's for both twins are going through a third eye and crown chakra awakening and activation. So this is what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm not going to pull cards today. I just wanted to do the channeling. I just wanted to get the channeling out because the divine does not let me rest. As soon as I receive channeling, I get nudged and poked and pushed until I actually release it to you guys. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll speak to you guys all soon. Well done, congratulations, and I wish you all the best. I'll speak to you next month or whenever I'm on next. Hare Krishna. Have a wonderful day. Bye now.